never seemed to call me lately, but I don't think she knew me at all.
Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Puglord or Jesse here, and today I'm going to be trying to show you guys how to edit. So this is a little bit different because I normally edit in a whole nother software made by Sony, but I started using Vegas Pro 13. I still haven't released a full edit with it. That's in the works, but it takes a little bit longer, but you get a much better finished product. So expect my edits to get a little more high quality. But I'm just going to show you guys how I would edit a single clip. So you're going to need like three things. One of them is optional, and that's the green screen effects. They're optional. You don't need those, but you are going to need your DSR sound and your music and then your clips. So those are the two necessary things. I like to start by just dragging down my clips that I'm going to be using. So here's the running cinematic. Here's the actual trick shot. Here's the death cinematic. You want to left click on them, go to properties, disable resample, and then hit OK. You're going to want to do that. Make sure all of them are disabled. Like disable the resample. So once you've got this done, I would recommend that you come over here to your running cinematic and just do this how you like. I normally go about I'd say it's like 1/3 in or 1/4 in, something like that. Just split it, then go down here, split it, make these short so that it's quick, then move it all to the beginning down here like so. Alright, that's going to give you something that looks like this. Well, it's laggy because of how fast it is, you know what I'm saying, but it will look something like that. It's kind of dope. And then you're going to want to grab this, go right. Okay, go ahead and drag in your music. Just drag that down there. Turn the volume all the way down on this middle one. And find where you want your shot to hit. I think it's somewhere near here. Right there, that's where we're going to have it hit. You guys can listen to it.
I don't think I love you no more. You never.
Alright, so that's the song that we're going to be using. You want to trim it off like right here probably. Maybe.
I still remember what she said.
Yeah, so that's good. You're going to want to cut this out. Drag this all the way over here along with this. Alright. I like to make it a little bit bigger just because it makes it easier in the long run. So it looks like the shot gets hit somewhere right about here. You want to find this spot right here where you can see the little muzzle brake coming out of the DSR. And you're going to want to split your video clip. You hit S on the keyboard and that'll split it for you. And then you're going to want to take this, drag it over here, right to where you can make it a little bit shorter if you need. And then make it line up with that. So you've got this now.
Remember what she said.
Alright, so now you're going to need this. Drag this over here as well. Line that up. Alright, now you're going to drag your DSR sound in and line that up with it just to make sure that it's all lined up and sounds good. It should look something like this. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then I know a lot of you you want to keep the whole reload in because I mean it does look cool, but your edit flows much better if you cut it pretty early. So something like right here, you're gonna want to split your video right there. Go to where he starts trick shotting.
Cause I never thought I'd have to say this, but I'm no lie.
Alright, I go right about there. Once he started spinning, that's a good spot to start your second part. It just flows a little bit better in my opinion. So you're going to drag this over here, leave room for your death cinematic, which you're going to go grab. Now this death cinematic, it's going to be, you're going to put vertigo, I don't know why I called it that. It's called velocity. You're going to put velocity on that. So just split it wherever you like.
And I never hit anything.
We're going to split it.
You should have seen it coming.
Right here. What did I just do? Did I split it? Yeah, I did. Okay. I don't know what happened. It just kind of glitched back. And there. So we're going to cut the stuff that we don't need. drag this part over here, line that all up. Alright, you want it to swap on a beat. Also you want to drag this part right to there where it hits on the beat, I think. Okay, so you can see the lines right here, and here, 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 here. Those are where the beat hits the, like, that sounded really weird, but it's like a, I hope that sounded like a beat to y'all. I just thumped the mic. But yeah, so you're going to want this to change on one as well. I think that's one right there. Yeah, so you're going to go ahead and slow this down, or speed it up to right where. Alright, line that up. Now find your shot.
But I don't think she knew me at all. Alright,
so that, yeah, that's the spot where he hits. You can see the little muzzle brake. You're going to want to split your video clip. And then go ahead and move, I like to move this out of the way completely. That way I can listen to the music.
Seem to call me lately, but I don't think she knew.
Alright, I think we're going to have it hit somewhere like right there. Alright, so you're going to split that, drag this back, line it up. You hit control and drag to make it faster or slower. If you just drag it, it's going to just like pull in more of the video and less of the video. It's not going to make it faster or slower. You have to press control and drag it. So now that's lined up, you want to find your spot. Split. Alright, we're going to cut it right there and delete this. So now what you have technically after you, hold on, you're going to copy your gunshot, come over here, paste it, line it up. Alright, so once you have this, technically it's a synced up clip.
I still remember what she said. I don't think I love you no more. You never seem to call me lately, but I don't think she knew me at all, 'cause I never thought I'd have.
Alright, so technically you could use that. It's not going to look very good in this preview window because it is the preview and it's really low quality and it's laggy. But if you were to render it out, it would look pretty good and it would be synced up and everything. The next thing I would go ahead and do is I would drag on my color correction and stuff. So you're just going to want to go to Effects, grab Color Corrector and put it onto the thing right over here, not on the individual clip, but on this. And then I have presets that I use. Drop it down, click that, go here, add in your, what is it? Where's Color Corrector? And then I like to add color curves. And then once you're good with that, you just click OK. I have a preset that I use for that as well, right there. Okay, so now you got your video looks like this all the way through. It's already color corrected and everything. And this is how you would normally use just a plain synced up clip right here. Go ahead and split your music, split this, cut that out. Alright, you could render this, but if you want to make it look a little bit better, I go ahead and render it anyway, and then I go and add my velocity and everything. You could do it however you want, but like, just for sake, it's a little bit easier. So actually, I usually start my velocity right about here. Just, oops, wrong thing, sorry. Hold on. Yeah, this is where I would start my velocity.
I don't think I love you no more. You never seem to call me lately, but I don't think she knew.
So how you would do this is you're going to find every beat. I wouldn't really use that one, but go to this one. And you want to hit M on the keyboard. Get it to move over a little bit. Alright, hit M, play. Right there's our next beat, M. It just drops a little marker. Back a little bit, M. So basically you just want to mark up all these beats. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, so once you have all these tabs, you're going to want to go to all of these videos and add velocity. To do that, excuse me, to do that you're going to want to left or right click, go down to Insert Envelope, or what is it? Insert/remove envelope, and then click velocity. You have to do that to all of them individually. sucks, but it's not that hard. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so once you have this done, basically all you have to do is, I like to go ahead and come over here and make this a little bit bigger, just as big as you can. Alright, and then come over here. And so what you want to do is you want to left click all of these, well, on the dot basically. You want to left click them and make them all down to set to 50 forward velocity. I'm going to do it to all of them. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, so once you have all of these down to 50, you're going to want to add a dot 1/4 of the way in, I would say. And then, like, okay, I'll just show you. Alright, so you're going to want to, okay, if this is where your marker is, which our marker is here, that's going to be one of them. And our other marker would be here. Okay, so you're going to go right to about here, double click, right to about here, double click. And then you're going to do the same thing for the rest of them between the markers. So if this was a marker, this one goes up, this one goes, those two stay down, and this one will go up eventually once you've come 1/4 of the way in, 1/4 of the way in, like so, and do that to all of them. Also, I forgot to mention that you have to add a thing on every marker. If it's not like a split video, you have to put one on the marker itself, and then you have to have the two between them, like that. If these done, you're going to want to go to the ones on the markers and just raise them all up, including the ones at the end, like so. You want all of them to go all the way to the very top. I like to minimize it back down for this. Alright, so once you have it all like this, it should look something like that. Alright, but anyway, you're going to want to go to them, and all of them that are going down like this, you left click and make it go fast fade, and all of them going up go slow fade. Alright, so once you have this done, you should see these like little spikes, and that's what's going to basically give your video flow and everything. And it's probably not really going to work on the little thing because I'm currently having issues with my PC and my graphics card. I think I fried it, so right now I'm running just on my processor, and I'm trying to record and it's trying to render this as it plays, so it's kind of a little bit glitchy. Apologize for that, but I'm about to go to Florida from the 14th to the 21st, and I'll be vlogging almost every day if I can get it uploaded and everything. So that should make up for it. But if this works, it should look something like this.
I don't think I love you no more. You never seem to call me lately, but I don't think she knew me at all.
Alright, so that didn't really work out because, like I said, computer's broke at the moment. So that's perfectly usable. That's what most people would do. Upload it like that, it's great. But if you want to take it that one step further, you can download these off YouTube. They're not hard to get. Throw it up here, and then you just take this and you line it up with whatever you want it to be lined up with. And then you're going to want to left click or right click on it, sorry. Go to Video Event Effects. Go down to Chroma Keyer. Right here, Sony Chroma Keyer. Double click that, hit OK, and then you're going to want to make your color whatever your background is. In this case, mine's green. Try to match it best you can. So we're going to make it a little bit darker, just like that. Alright, perfect. So now you'll see that on this we have these little specks. I don't know if you can really see them.
I still remember what she...
They're like little white specks all over it. And then for the other one where the bullet hits, we're going to drag this in. I like to make it a little bit fast, like that. And then you're going to do the same thing, Video Event Effects, the Chroma Keyer, except this time the background is black. Makes it a little bit easier. There you go. Bam. So it's going to look like this. You can kind of see the little circle thing that blew up. Alright, copy that. Come over to your other shot. Paste it. Just like that. Line it up if you need to. There you go. You can see it kind of blew up. Alright, so that's it for me this is how I edit, this is what my edits come out as. You could also add screen pumps if you wanted. It's not very hard. You just you go into pan and crop, you set it in, you set it out, you set it in, you set it out. It's just a very repetitive process, and it's not really needed. So I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna render it up for you guys. It was probably in the beginning of the video just to show you what you would learn to edit. And yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please smash that like button. If you stayed to the end, let me know in the comments, because I don't think anyone stayed to the end of this video. So I hope you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Pub Lord, or Jesse here, and I'm out.
Things that I say and things that I do won't keep quiet now if